Hey, everybody. Welcome to the live tonight. Sorry, it's a take two. Thought I had a button push, didn't. So we're going to start this over again. Hey, you're not going crazy. I am here tonight. I am hosting for the first time in however many months it's been. So happy to see everybody here tonight. And we're going to talk a little bit about, I'm sure the what's going on lately in Funko, and then kind of take a little bit of a turn as the night goes on, and we'll kind of see where everything takes us. So let's go ahead and we'll start bringing guys in. I think the first one we need to bring in is going to be probably the busiest man in the state here in the next few weeks, depending upon how our lovely weather holds out. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Charles while he's still here and available.
What's up, man? What's up, everybody?
How you doing, sir?
I am doing great. I'm home tonight, so that's all. That's wonderful. So
It's good. It's good. It's good. So it's about to be your get called out at any time type season, isn't it?
yeah. Funny thing is, I can hear the sirens going right now. Something's going on there. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna look at my phone. Not gonna look at my phone.
Oh, sorry, man. Battery died.
Yeah, I didn't have service. I don't know what happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
we kind of skirted the line last night. We lucked out, so it was a good night.
Yeah, we had some snow. It was snowing most of the morning here, but nothing to stick.
Yeah, it started about 8 o'clock last night. Stopped about 2:33, 3:30 this morning. It all kind of runs together at that point. The roads didn't get slick or white; they were just wet, so that's good.
Nice.
And then I slept all day today, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, the kids were like, "Oh, good lord, sorry, pop-ups." The kids were like, "Oh, is it going to snow enough? Are we going to have no school? Is school going to get called?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think it's going to be cold enough for that." But
Not yet. Now, the next time it snows, since it's been so cold the last couple of days and gonna be cold, we're probably gonna get hammered, and it'll start sticking now. So,
mm-hmm.
hey, James Bashir, Johnny, Baby Ice, Anthony,
Mark
Beckman,
Schaefer,
Mark.
Andrew, everybody. I'm going to miss everybody, I'm sure. Uh, so let's go ahead and we'll bring in the second busiest man. How you doing, Randy?
I'm doing all right. I was the first until the end of October.
Snow is that white stuff that falls out of the sky that kind of looks like dandruff, and you can put it together and make snowballs and throw at people. Now, the snow this morning on my car was perfect snowball snow.
Oh, yes.
You put a little rock in there for the people you don't like. No.
It was perfect snow that we had today. Yeah.
So how are you doing, Randy?
Good.
Good.
We're starting to pick up. Weather's getting
Mhm.
cold here. We haven't gotten snow yet. We've gotten a little bit of sleet. Today was just rainy. It's rain all day, so muddy. Yeah, I've been in the mud.
Mm. Crawling under houses in the mud.
Yep.
Ew. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Not telling what kind of animals you're going to find down there trying to get warm, huh?
That is true.
So, what's the strangest or hairiest situation you've been in with an animal as you're going into work?
Believe it or not, I was underneath the apartment complex and it had puddles of water in it and there was a newt in it. You know those little lizards? One of those in there.
Okay.
I've come across cats, possums, raccoons, but never a newt. And I was like, what the heck?
Wow. Yeah, that's not one I would be expecting to see.
I'm not gonna lie, that's not what I thought he said. So. Apartment complex. I thought he said something else was down there. I was like, whoa.
Different type of animal there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and bring in. Let's see what's going on the other side of the world. Hey, Milky.
How you
How's
guys?
the weather over there, bud?
It's all right, actually. It's yeah, it's all right. It's dark, but it's not been that. It's not been that cold. It's not been raining. It's been all right.
Good.
I hear you guys have had it quite rough, so I kind of feel sympathy for you. But we get it 90% of the time, so you know.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. It's November. It's about time we get some snow. But the wife's like, can we just wait till after Thanksgiving because we got so much planned and going on before then that after Thanksgiving it's fine. Give us a few inches. Call off school for a week.
Well, that's what she said. Give me a
Yeah,
few
well-
inches.
For a week straight. So,
Hey, everybody in the chat. Good to see everybody. I can even see my brother in the chat as well. Funko Muppet. It's
Yeah.
good seeing him in the chat. He's just got back
Yes.
from a month-long trip in Canada, spending
wow,
time with
nice.
his partner. I've
And I
been
watched his
racking
video
his
where he did
brains.
the airplane thing. That was cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been racking his brains. Like, how did you do it? What did you
Yeah.
need to do it? How easy was it? And it was surprisingly, you only needed like one thing. Like, it was really easy. Apparently, you just need to apply for one thing that costs $7, $7 Canadian, and a passport, and you can go. I was like, okay. Well, but then when you go to look into the American side, it's like completely covered, completely done for COVID with all the jags, proof and everything. A jag a day before you come into the country. You've got to apply for another sort of visa thing that takes up to 39 days to be applied. You've got to then have a contact number of somebody that you're visiting in America so that they can contact them and make sure that you're actually legit and you're doing what you say you're going to be doing. I'm like, this is crazy. But they'll just let me into Canada if I've got one thing that costs $7. So, hey.
Yeah, well, I guess it's because we're not part of the Commonwealth anymore.
Mm.
We don't share that special relationship that Canada does.
Yep.
All right. Let's go ahead. We'll bring in, who should we bring in next? Let's bring in the one and only, the Talking Dot. You're kind of in between Charles and I. How's the weather over there in Lynn?
It sucks.
Okay, why?
Snow everywhere. Everywhere.
Breaking news, it sucks. Yeah.
Right? It's terrible.
Having any problems with your car getting up those hills?
I was very lucky there was no traffic. I would have rolled back down that hill. But, it's fine.
Good. So you having still a full slate of classes, or the professors
actually-
taking it easy on you?
Well, no, they haven't. I've just been working really hard, and I'm already done with 3 until after break. 'Cause I've done 2 weeks of work in 2 days. I'm tired.
Yeah, good thing you're young. You can recover quick.
No. I'm old.
All right. I guess we'll go ahead and bring in the last guy here, who's probably been on the road more than any of us here within the last 24 to 48 hours. How you doing, Mr. Evans?
I am doing fantastic. Charles is over here editing videos, but but yes, all is well. All is well.
Good.
Nothing terribly exciting to report on. Lots of travel today, but the roads were clear. Snow on the ground, but streets were just wet. It's cold. My pets are driving me crazy because none of them want to stay outside for longer than 5 seconds. And other than that, another day in paradise.
Yeah, but they want to go out twice every 15 minutes, make sure it's still cold. They're like, yeah, it's still cold. It's still wet. Nope, I'm going back in. Yep.
Anybody notice that Anthony Blaze is here?
Oh, yeah, just now, just noticed him. Damn.
What?
Has he been typing in capital letters all night?
What's up, Blazola? Why are you yelling at us, man? Why are you yelling at us?
I think he's here just for the giveaway.
Hey, sorry, it's been a while since I've hosted. I'm a little rusty there, Anthony. Cut me some slack, okay? So
Charles,
not
did you
catching
say
all the
giveaway?
comments.
Yeah, calm
Hi,
down.
Anthony!
Calm
Hi, Anthony.
down. Hey, Anthony.
Oh, the caps
Oh,
lock.
okay.
I don't know how to take my cap lock off. Well, we're in for it tonight.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, so it's Tuesday night. We're here all to have some fun. It's that every other Tuesday cycle that we've been on lately. So we know that today was an NFT drop with the Matrix. Anybody here get any packs or do any participate in this drop?
Nope. Did the Matrix bend backwards and completely avoided everything about it?
Yep. Did the whole.
In
like
my
me
opinion,
falling over my
I
chair.
don't speak much on NFTs, but in my opinion, the worst looking NFT set in physical form in history from Funko. They need to book up their ideas. I'm not going to go deep into it, of course, but yeah, they need to book up their ideas. It was stupid.
Yeah, the is it the royalty? The Freddy is Neo. They basically put a jacket and on Freddy. And that's all they did.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
I mean, for diehard Matrix fans, it's like anything else. You know, it's like Game of Thrones for you or anything. But it's for diehard fans, it is what it is. But you're right. I mean, I agree. And
I'm a Matrix fan and I hate them.
I did trade 3. I have not seen anything. I have not seen any of the artwork. I hadn't seen anything at all except the announcement of the drop. And I did trade after the Whatnot auction tonight. Somebody traded me 3 epics for 1 premium pack. And I opened that 1 premium pack. And to say I was underwhelmed is a wicked understatement. Every one of them looked identical.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there's not much difference between any of them.
No.
No.
Even Trinity. It's got the
Yep.
short, slick
Yep.
hair, just like Neo. Yeah, it's like.
Yep.
Yeah, they took the sound off the epics. You know,
Yeah.
they should have kept it there or put it on the royalties or the redeemables, which I didn't pull a redeemable, so I don't know if it does or not. But
Yeah. But like Mark Schaefer says, you know, I mean, you're a Freddy collector, you got to get it.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But you could just wait and buy the royalty set from someone, or you could wait and buy the token, or at some point the physical when it comes out.
what was that website called that we talked about last week with the prices for royalty sets?
It is tracker.popandstock.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's right here. Tracker.popandstock.com. And they do all kinds of great stuff. So yeah, you can check all your royalty sets. So when I did a Whatnot auction tonight, I was selling some royalties, and I would just jump over there, find out what current market value is, and then tell everybody, and then sell their royalty. And yes, Andrew, it's absolutely cheaper to buy what you want, especially on sets like this where the legendaries are the price of a premium pack. Well, if that's all you're after, just buy the legendary.
Yeah.
You know, don't buy anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy you can buy a royalty for $127.
Yeah. And it'll be under 100 in the next few days.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I sold a royalty tonight for $58. Not of Matrix, but a lot of those royalties are just dirt cheap right now. And with Wax doing all kinds of crazy things. Yeah. And by the way, if anybody's using crypto.com to buy their Wax to transfer over into Atomic Hub, be prepared, because make sure you get everything out of there. Don't be holding anything in crypto.com. It sounds like that's the next exchange that's going to go down.
Yep.
I got screwed. I had a lot of money in Voyager, and Voyager tanked and lost everything. And then fortunately I didn't have anything in FTX, and now I'm hearing crypto.com is next, and I'm out. I got everything out of there. I don't have anything I didn't really have anything. I just used that to buy wax anyway. But sometimes I'll hold wax over there and transfer it as I need it. Now I've just transferred everything or cashed everything out. I'm not holding anything in there. Funko stock? That's a good question. I shall look.
I don't know.
Hey, Tats.
What's up, Tats? Arcade Pop. Hello, hello.
$9.27.
I
What's
got
up
a bone
down
to
there,
pick
man?
with Jeremy.
What's
Uh-oh.
that?
I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
Actually, everybody, but especially you.
What did I do?
Into?
Yes. $20 for 8 packs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy crap!
Yes.
But wait, there's more. Here it
Oh,
comes.
yeah. There's more.
Oh yeah. Those
That
Dark
ain't
Riders
enough.
are-
And that ain't all of them because he's been gifting them out to YouTubers. I saw LJ open a box that had Pokemon in it.
Oh yeah, Silver Tempest. Oh my gosh, you were all in.
Yes, I love this one, but that was
Yeah.
my first pack.
Holy
And then
crap!
I bought.
Oh, you did get the Charizard UPC.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
Damn you, Jeremy! Now you got me going down
Oh,
Pokemon.
Listen,
Just as TFT comes in as well.
listen. I don't even collect Pokemon. Hang on, you gotta have to switch me over now.
Yeah.
I don't even collect Pokemon, but here's my binder. There's my binder. So yeah.
Yeah, I was fine till I opened up the first one that we did.
Yep.
Man, the artwork on those things are great. So
They're little, like
Yeah.
$4 mystery boxes.
yeah,
They're
and now I'm like, and then they did the Black Friday thing. That one right there,
Yep.
$20. I mean, you couldn't beat that. And then I was like, oh hell.
Yep. I had a booster box with 36 packs of Silver Tempest show up today, and that was pretty fun. I got another one coming that I'm going to do a YouTube live, but you know, it's going to go into, I think, what our Danny, your topic. Sorry, I clicked it at the same time.
So click it again.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I think that where was everybody?
That's fine.
Okay. AC's not in the corner, so that's okay. I think this will go into like what you're talking, what you had as maybe a topic, but I'm enjoying Pokemon, but not enough to like make an entire channel content out of it. And so it's just it's new and different from Funko because of all the issues that are going on in the world of Funko right now. It's so hard to be a collector in Funko that my attention had to turn somewhere else. And I don't collect coins. I don't collect, I don't know where to go. The market's not good enough to go back to the investing yet. And so, you find something in the middle ground, and Pokemon just kind of hit me when TFTV and I started working on some things, and all of a sudden, boom, I'm like, oh my God, I love this.
Same here. I mean, no offense, Pokemon is pretty cool. Like I said, I opened that pack. The artwork is fantastic on it. Now I've been watching a lot of YouTube, so now I know what the star, the triangle, what all that means now in the corner. And then, but yeah, Funko is just really lacking. It's all same mode, same stuff. I mean,
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I still grab them every now and then if I find something that I like, but it's not like it was when I'm like, oh, something's new out. I got to go and get it. Now it's
Got to have everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it seems like the most excitement with Funko lately was a free pop.
Yeah. Fact.
And that is cool.
And really, the only thing cool or fun about it was the fact that you had to go trick or treating every day at the Geico website.
Yep.
Yep.
The Geico Weem.
I went on that thing every single day. I didn't get one. I had no luck on that one. I was like, ugh.
That's the only color I got. I didn't get any of the others, but I got. Thanks, Jeremy. I got the green.
Excellent. Somebody had got with me early on and said, if you go into incognito mode on your browser, you can go and do it over and over again. Well, the first one, the green one, I was able to get. In fact, there was one point in time where it glitched and like everybody got it every time they went in. But I was able to get several. And then as it went on to the next one, two things happened. One is seemed like it got harder. And two, I seemed to care a whole lot less. So I wasn't willing to sit there and try 500 times over and over again like I was the previous time. So I left it at that.
Well, Randy, that is quite an impressive haul of Pokemon cards that you had there. I haven't even seen some of those at my local stores. So
yeah. So where did you get all those? Walmart or?
The dark voltage ones, Walmart, and then the rest of them I got at a card shop.
Because you said something about Black Friday, and I didn't.
Yeah, this one is a Walmart exclusive Black Friday. You can only get it at Walmart, and it's $20. So
20.
Yeah.
And there's how many packs in there?
8.
There is 8.
Yeah, it's insane. It should be a $40 box.
Huh. I might have to go check Walmart tomorrow.
yeah, my Walmart didn't have them. I went and checked. And check in the toy section, not just in the card section, right,
Yes.
Jeremy?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
How do you pop and do?
Hey,
Hey,
Papa,
Papa.
Yeah, back in the toy section where the Pokemons are, they'll have them. They should have them back there too. But
I know I went to Target up in Washington, Missouri. I was in Union for a craft show this weekend, and they had like 5 of those UPC boxes, the big
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Thought about contacting you guys, but I'm like, they would only let me buy one at a time, anyways. Because I asked, I'm like, if I can buy all 5, can I buy all 5? No, you can only buy one. He'd delete
Nice.
Probably.
The problem is that when they drop the pre-order, those things were going for on aftermarket for hundreds of dollars, like $200 and $300, right? And then really they just mass produce them. Now you can pretty much find them anywhere, and they're only worth retail and really not that exciting anyway. I mean, they're cool. You get a lot of stuff in them, but nothing crazy. But Randy, I'm excited to see what you do.
Yeah.
With all that.
yeah,
You're gonna have to start learning to pronounce some of those names.
Or don't, and just go for the comedy factor.
I
It's
love
all good.
I love that. Absolutely.
Hey, I got this one, and I got one of these.
And I'm always down to do another Pokemon live stream. I checked. I thought, it might be a bomb of a live stream, and then I checked the stats, and it was pretty much the same as we always get. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
it was our loyal fans stuck with us, even though we were doing stuff that was pretty much brand new to the group.
It's interesting because I was talking to the luau today, and I kind of gave him an idea of what we were going to be chatting about tonight. And he said, and I said, the struggles of what do you do with a YouTube channel when you're struggling to find content? There's not really a lot of mystery boxes out there. There's, not a lot of new stuff. Funko's got so many issues with shipping and with product availability and the all the crap that's come out with their quarter earnings and all that stuff and their stock. There's so many issues with Funko right now that as a collector, you're going like, where do I go with my YouTube channel now? And he made a point, and this is to your point, Ryan, is, you do whatever you want because you watch a channel, most often watch a channel because you enjoy the people. And I think that's absolutely right. I've said a number of times, anyone in here, but I also, since Pop and Duo's in here and I saw him, he's one I've always said they could literally like paint a room and I'd watch them and enjoy it because they're funny and they're entertaining to watch and all those things. So you do like you have those personalities and you like these people, And so at some point it no longer matters. Maybe to some degree it does, but to some it doesn't matter what your content is. That, you know, hopefully you'll still find something you enjoy doing and do it well, and then people will follow along with you, or the ones that don't. I mean, there's a lot of people that are subscribed to the channel that I don't know personally. They haven't reached out and I don't know them. So yeah, always do what's fun for you. I mean, it's tough. It is tough because we've really been struggling with figuring out what to do content wise.
Yeah, same here.
What's fun in one moment is not fun the next moment, or you know, you just try all these different things, and I feel like I'm just throwing shit against the wall and seeing what's going to stick, and it's a bad strategy.
And it's
It
right now is a hard time. Like you said, Funko is kind of wishy-washy where they're at. How are people feeling about it? And also, you know, the holidays are a busy time for everybody. So you got to kind of change up what you do during the holidays as well, viewership wise too. So but like they said, do what makes you happy. You know,
Yeah.
if you're not having fun, I can convey that across as I'm not having fun, and no one's going to want to watch. So.
Right. And are there any rumors out there of big Black Friday boxes this year, like there were last year or the year before? I know, you know, people were talking about, okay, who's going to put out the big box this year? Who's going to come out with the Black Friday box? I haven't heard of anything.
Me neither. It's like crickets. Nothing.
It'd be unfair of me to say that I haven't, because I really haven't been in touch with all of the announcements or anything. But I would say this, and another reason that I feel burned by Funko is I certainly would have, because I should have Star Trek, Retro, Nickelodeon, Transformers, and Scooby-Doo all out in time, all in hand, in physical form by Black Friday, and would be able to do one hell of a mystery box.
That'd be an awesome. Yes.
Yep.
And can't because they can't get their crap together to make it happen.
But I haven't even like Spastics or Ralphie's Funhouse, which nothing. I've not even heard any Black Friday on them.
Yeah, Andrew says
is Black
maybe a
Friday?
Ralphie's Funhouse, but it hasn't been confirmed.
When is Black Friday? The 25th of this month? Is it the last Friday in November?
It's the day after Thanksgiving, always.
Yep. Always.
I mean, it used to be. Now it's pretty much all month long for a lot of places.
Which Dave could ask Andrew, but he looks like he's live on Whatnot right now. So if somebody wants to hop over there and ask him, but
Please forgive me ignorance, but when is Thanksgiving exactly?
24th.
24th.
24th. Okay.
Yeah. Mark Schaefer just said that Five Below will have the Black Light Galactus chase for $15 on Black Friday.
Really?
The big
Yeah.
tent. Yeah,
I see the post of that.
I want to go to a Five Below, but it's 70 miles away.
That's where I'd put it.
Well,
Big 10-inch pop.
I'd have to put it right
Awesome in
next
the
to my other one.
fireplace.
I don't even know where the closest Five Below is.
I got one like a mile and a half from me. You want me to get you all one? I'll get one for everyone.
Just one for everybody, and you got to share it.
Yeah. Send me your shipping and handling money.
We just ship it around the country. Yeah.
Charles, you get an arm.
Right.
Randy gets a head. Ryan gets a leg.
You joke, but someday
Probably still be
Funko
like
will
it,
do
like-
that.
We could do that, and then if we ever unite, we can each bring our piece.
Yeah. Be like Voltron.
Yep.
I love it.
Hey, Kate, what's up?
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, someday Funko will do that. They'll just sell pieces of a pop, and then you got to buy 30 of them to try to get the 5 that you need, so you can put it all together.
Don't they already have that? Aren't they called like Snapsies or something? Snappies?
I don't know. Do they? They're crying out loud. Ask Schaefer. He'd know. He probably has them all.
He probably does, yeah.
And what they'll do is they'll make the completed one a Freddy, but the ones that you have to collect nothing to do with Freddy. So the Freddy collectors have to buy original pops again,
Yes.
just so they get the Freddy.
Yeah, or like the Marvel figures where you buy the figure, but the piece is separate from the bonus piece is
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah, such a racket. I
Mark
love
says
that.
he does have them. Yes.
TFTV.
Well, now we know.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Christmas decorations. Yeah.
That's a good question. Anybody got Christmas decorations out yet?
No,
And what are your
Not in my
thoughts?
house, but
It's too early. That's why it snowed last night.
I don't
It's
do
not-
mine until the Saturday, 2 days after Thanksgiving, which is usually on a Saturday. And mine stays up until the New Year's, and then it goes down right after the New Year.
We're debating. So we're hosting Thanksgiving. I've always been anti-Christmas until after Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday, right? So I don't want them up, but then, Mitchie's like ready to put them up the moment she takes Halloween decorations down. And so we're kind of balancing that. Where do we go? And part of me wants to just I did just tell her, like, you just do what you want to do. I don't really care. But they have to, I don't like, I love Thanksgiving. I know that's not a Scotland thing, but I love Thanksgiving. That's my favorite holiday of the year. So I don't like to skip past it.
So Nadia, I'll follow your rule. And by the way, my birthday's in July, so
I don't put a tree up ever because I live alone. There's no point. No, I see a tree as like for a family. You can share that experience and all that. And I don't see the point. I go and visit my friends who have Christmas and they have a tree up and stuff. So it's the same as that. I don't do Halloween decorations at Halloween. I don't. I might even put a balloon up for my birthday, but that's about it.
Yeah, this is crazy. Those two comments. Wow.
the only problem I have with putting a tree up is I have to rearrange my living room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have a black Christmas tree that I put up with Halloween decorations
Yeah.
on it.
I was literally going to say I've seen people transition from Halloween to Christmas now, and they just change the decoration on the tree to represent the holiday.
For a
it's
second,
like
I thought you were going to.
black Christmas tree that I put Halloween decorations on.
I thought you were going to say you had a blacklight Christmas tree.
Yeah, probably.
Be cool, but no.
My problem is that when we moved into this house, so Bailey's always had a little tree for her room because she just likes it. And then we had a big tree for our living room. But then we moved to this house and our ceiling in our living room is like stupid tall. So we had to go buy a bigger Christmas tree. So now we've got, and then I brought mine from my old apartment in out of town. And so now we have 4 trees. And I guarantee she's going to put all 4 of them up. Whereas I should have chopped 3 of them for firewood, although they're fake.
I have 7 Christmas trees I put
Hey.
up.
Good Lord.
They go from 2 foot all the way to 7 foot.
Ooh.
I know when my dad built his house and they did the vaulted ceilings, he had a 18-foot tree.
Ooh.
And then they didn't have enough ornaments. So my stepmother was making ornaments to put on and step ladders and all that just to decorate. I'm like, that's just nuts.
Yeah, well, I always wanted just to decorate the side facing the window to look outside, but then have it where it's easily turnable so that when people come inside, you can just turn the tree. Put all
See,
the
mine's on
decorations the
Mine's
inside.
on a rotating stand, so it goes around my big 7 foot. It just
Nice.
spins around. Yeah.
So there was somebody that bought one of those. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
boy.
Growing up, we always had a tree. We decorated outside. Now I'm like, I don't even really need a tree. I'm kind of like Ryan. I mean, it's not, to me, it's not about the tree. It's not about the decorations. It's just spending time with family and stuff. So,
And that's why I like Thanksgiving.
Christy puts a tree up. It's a white tree, so it's usually a snowman tree or something like that, which is pretty cool. It's different. Last year it was sunflowers, so that was really weird, but she got what she wanted, so yeah.
Thanksgiving, there's no like added financial pressure. You just have all the family come over or friends or whoever and be grateful for the things that you like. Cook lots of food, eat well.
Yeah, no financial pressure, but make sure you got to have the turkey and the ham.
Well-
and spend 5 days cooking.
Yeah, but I'm a chef. I don't consider it that way. That's what I love about Thanksgiving.
I don't know. For me, I struggle with holidays pure when it comes to getting together because it's like, why do people only? Well, it seems to be why do people only congregate on those special days? It's like, why does it have to be Thanksgiving for you to come to my house and have a nice meal? Why can't you just come any day of the week? You know?
Because that's the time of year when you let family in your house that you would not speak to for the rest of the year.
No,
And then after about 20 minutes, you remember why you don't speak to them for the rest of the year.
but the other part of that is, I mean, I would be afraid that then there's some of those. Okay, so we have to have a holiday where everybody gets together one time a year, because if we didn't, then we would never get together ever. And that's that's the sad part of it, is we all have the busy lives, and the holiday is a reminder just to everybody to slow down, chill out, and remember what you're doing all this for. And
Yeah.
go be together and celebrate family and friends and all that.
And you always like to host Thanksgiving, I'm guessing, Jeremy, because you don't like to go out of the house.
Facts. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you always have to host it.
Yeah. I mean, my dad hosted it forever, and we'd go over there. But then once after he passed away, I was like, I want it here, and everybody was gracious enough to allow that to happen.
They're like, phew, okay, Jeremy took it.
But part of that is because I said very clearly, like, I'm going to be doing 90% of the cooking, and I'd just rather do it in my own house than somebody else's. And everybody's like, oh, hell yeah. Your mess, your cooking, your stuff. Do it. But everybody pitches in for groceries. So, and yes, prices are stupid expensive right now for all
Hey,
that.
good.
Definitely.
My wife's aunt usually does Thanksgiving, sometimes Christmas, or used to, but her rule was 4 o'clock. Everybody's got to go. We're done. 4 o'clock, done. Everybody out.
Mm.
She's like, oh, no, look, it's getting close to 4.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.
No, we stay up late and play games. So they do turn the Christmas lights on at the local park here in town, and so usually we stay up, and then a group takes the kids out there and sees the lighting ceremony and all that, and then some of us stay here and we just kind of play poker or have a good time, whatever, and we carry on late into the night usually. We love it.
Nope. No, we're. I don't know. We got
We
people
do ours on
spread out
Friday.
everywhere. Yeah.
So because we do it on Friday, we usually have the weekend we don't have to get up and go to work the next day or anything.
Mhm. So it used to be that I would get the tree and put it up, and then I used to have to go to work on Black Friday. So when I was gone, everybody else decorated it. But now I don't go to work because I work from home, and yeah, so it's all hands on deck until we get it all up and up from the basement, and yeah.
Real quick, I'm going to interject something here that's completely different while we have a number of people in here. And I'm almost positive she's not in here, but guys, Friday is Mitchie's birthday.
Oh,
So Any well wish? Oh, damn it!
That didn't work out, did it?
He
Son
said,
of a
I bet she's been here from the start as well.
he said that you're the bestest and
Yeah,
everything like that. Yes.
yeah. So reach out. That's all I was going to say. God, of course that just happened. Jesus. Wow.
Jeez, Mitchie, you could have just kept quiet and you'd have found out.
I know. You just
We just left the studio. Okay.
wow. Yeah. Well, now you know. Anyway, so
So on to the next topic. Have you ever tried to plan something that it just had to blow up in your face?
yep.
Yep.
Fascinating. Huh? Fascinating. Randy, I found something you'll like.
Oh,
What's
that?
Charles and Danny, you will not. Horror movie edition Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool. Charles.
Yeah.
Come on.
Mitchie said, oops, she doesn't know anything. So
Yeah, she don't know
we're good.
nothing. She don't know nothing.
You know, none. Sorry, I was off buying sodas. Sorry.
Mhm.
It's an addiction, man. I had to.
I bought a soda recently. This is for Mitchie to drink. Alien Snot.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
She'll be enjoying that here in a near punishment,
All
soon.
right.
or just because.
You know how when you go on the Luau show, he talks to you and he's like, "I'm going to send you a candy box," and I'm like, "No, you don't have to do that." He said, "No, I want to." I said, "Okay." I got it today. The UPS guy got a hernia carrying up the driveway.
Yeah, 8 pounds.
I'm like,
It's
"Are
like
you
8
kidding
pounds
me?"
of candy.
I heard him sit it on the metal bench out front. It was like, boom,
Ba-dong.
and I'm like, "What the heck was that?" So I got up and looked. I'm like, "Oh, it's a box." I'm like, What did I order? And I looked, it was from Andrew. I'm like, holy cow.
Yep, that's
He must
some
leave
candy.
work every day and just fill his car with candy and take
He
it home.
must. He just drives underneath the chute, they dump it in, he drives out.
I remember my dad used to work for a ARA Corey. They were in the vending business. ARA Corey became Aramark, but it went back in the day. It was a vending business, and he would come home with 2 things. We would have to sort bags and bags and bags of coins to get out the buttons and washers, and then he'd turn the rest in, and then there would be candy always from the vending machines.
Yep.
It's crazy, but that's why I'm the size I am today.
No, it's because you're a chef. You taste before you serve. It's a thing. It's an afflicted thing that happens to people that can cook.
I've said my whole life, never trust a skinny
never trust
chef.
a skinny chef.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He ain't tasted nothing.
Yep.
It's funny that Charles just brought up the Luau then, because I was watching Tuesday and he mentioned, because everybody knows he knows his candy, and he said, if you all love Kit Kats in America, you should try the UK one. And then after he said that, I got like 5 or 6 Instagram messages going, "Can you get me Kit Kat? Can you get me a UK Kit Kat?"
Nice.
I'm like, "Yeah, I can get a Kit Kat." And then I put in the chat, I'm willing to do a candy box swap, and Templar jumped on that and said, "Let's do it." So he said he's sending me something that Jeremy probably won't want to see, but I don't know. He said he's sending me some maple syrup.
I mean, if you want to drink it, you want to eat it. Like, I love maple syrup. You pour it in your beard, I'm out. I'm out.
Well, I might just make a Halloween short, especially for you. You have to wait till Halloween just to see.
Mitchie and I watched a movie, and this dad was playing with his kid, and they put syrup all over something, and then both of them just stuck their hands in it, and it just stringy, sticky net. I mean, literally, I almost had to turn it off. It gave me that much massive anxiety. Can't do it.
Yeah, no, thank you. Syrup's fine.
Don't
On-
pour it on your face.
Pancakes on waffles, but it needs to stay on food. Yeah.
But that brings up a better question: waffles with peanut butter or without peanut butter?
Ew.
Have you never put peanut butter on a waffle?
Nope.
Put peanut butter on a waffle and then still put syrup on it. It's the best thing you've ever eaten.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, TFTV. All year round, I can buy Cadbury's eggs.
Yeah, I've never put peanut butter. I put peanut butter on a pancake, but not a waffle. I mean,
Well, it's the same thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather have waffles over pancakes, though.
Same.
Myself.
At Christmas, we get the chocolate puddings, Cadbury Puds. It's just basically a cream egg, but a pudding. It's just wrapped in it. It's weird, yeah. It's funny you asked that, and I've literally got one sat here.
Those literally were my favorite things my whole childhood. I loved Cadbury cream eggs.
We have they still kind of do the adverts every year, but they kind of died down on them. They're like, "What? How do you eat yours?"
Oh, that's such crap too, though.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Looks like we weren't laughing at you,
Yeah,
Ryan.
sorry about
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I seen Mark's comment too and thought the same.
Yeah.
If he's in a race, I don't enter it.
And Umpty, you are wrong. Peanut butter does not go with chili. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
But
Ooh.
chocolate does. I put chocolate in my chili. That's a Cincinnati thing with the
Yeah.
How does every life always get turned onto the food topic?
I know, because we're all hungry at 8:00 at night. I don't know.
We all have the munchies, man.
I just need some Taco Bell and a Mountain Dew blast.
I've got the Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Sounds good now, yeah. Wonder if they'll deliver.
Oh. What do you mean Mountain Dew?
I know I got the Pepsi.
Don't start if you're gonna bring out the pep. You know, I have the proper
Get
stuff
rid of
as
that
well.
crap.
Yeah, you're 2-1. You're
No, I don't care. Pepsi's horrible.
yeah, but Coke literally
Maybe
takes
UK
battery
Pepsi.
acid off of cables.
Maybe the UK Pepsi is just rank, but I don't know.
No, I think it's probably all the same. But having said that, it's a cultural difference, I think, in that, people in the United States love sweets. And like all of our desserts are sweet, all of our sodas are sweet, everything's sweet. And whereas you go overseas and, desserts are not. There are a lot more savory desserts. There's a lot more. And so it's probably just a difference in
Where does
general
where
taste.
does Pepsi sit in your like confectionery places like McDonald's and KFC? Can you get that at all those places, Pepsi? Because in the UK you can only get Pepsi at KFC. In any of the fast food places, only KFC will give you Pepsi.
KFC and Taco Bell here,
Yeah.
And Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
and Pizza Hut. Yeah.
Because
Okay,
KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell are owned by PepsiCo.
Yeah, we used to call it
Okay.
Kentucky Hut.
Yeah.
Even at McDonald's, you can't get Pepsi if you ask for it. It's literally
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
So every one of those companies have major contract deals with
Right,
those
right.
vendors, and so yeah.
Mhm.
I think Wendy's is.
Coke.
Oh, it is Coke. Yeah,
Maybe
you're
that's
right.
why it's not so prevalent in the UK, well, especially with me, because it's only KFC that do it, you know.
Yeah.
And there isn't many KFCs around either.
KFC only does Pepsi Max. Ugh. No wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go then. Only penny bucks.
Thanks, Mitchie. But the thing is, the Taco Bell Pepsi is always off.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Always. I don't know what Taco Bell does,
What is,
but
what is happening? Well, this comment just took a left turn in the food category. Never heard of.
I was trying to ignore that one. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Glad I could help that.
Ryan?
depends where you are. It's different all around the UK. Like my brother answered there and said pop, but I don't call it pop. I wouldn't say I'm going to the shop to get a can of pop. I'd just say I'm going to the shop to get a can of Coke because that's all I drink. But you know what I mean? It's, I don't know, probably pop or just Coke. But again, Funko Muppet lives 400 miles south of where I live. I live in Scotland. He lives in Wales. So, you know, there's a good 400, 500-mile difference.
It's uniquely different all over the country here too.
Yeah.
In Scotland, they call it ginger, for example. I'm going to the shop for a can of ginger. And that could be cross-brand, anything that's fizzy in a can.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dad used to call it Sody Pop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh god, it drove me nuts.
Hi,
That one-
Christina.
That one made me crazy.
Hey,
Hi, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Yeah.
Coming
That
up,
was-
coming up on a good time of year to watch some Christmas movies.
Die Hard.
I didn't say it.
It used to be, when I was younger, I asked my dad if I could have a pop. He goes, I don't know. How about a mom? So, yeah. It's like, how about a Pepsi?
I call it soda, and I know that down south, I think my brother in Texas calls everything Coke. So it's they say, "What do you want to drink?" They say a Coke, and they say, "What kind?"
Yeah, it's the
Mountain
same here.
Dew. Yeah.
We call everything Coke, and then they ask what we
Yeah.
want.
Christmas says, I like that idea, ginger. I'm going to go to the strip club and get me a ginger. Perfect for us.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, Michael Price. Welcome in, buddy.
All right. So I guess we'll kind of get back to what we were going to talk about too today, instead of getting distracted by food as
Yeah.
usual.
Mhm.
Kind of the topic today was going to be, what do you do to keep a channel going, especially with limited funds, limited availability for new product, mystery boxes, things of that nature. I think we can all agree that running a Funko channel is, number one, expensive. Number two, a lot of work for a lot of times not a lot of views. I've done an experiment over the last 2 to 3 months with another channel that does just shorts. So I did just a quick comparison. I pulled up the shorts from my main channel in the last 90 days, and I've got 7,200 views on it. And 5,000 of those views was one short. Conversely, my second channel, which is no Funko, no collecting, anything like that, the same time period, has almost 16,000 views.
Wow.
So it's the big channels out there, pull the views, but they're also spending lots and lots of money to get those views. So I want to know what you guys are doing, whether it be second channels, whether it be, popping and trying to do shorts, expanding different content on the main channel, because I know that we've all done something. Not everybody's just created a second channel to play with or reactivated an old channel like I did, just to try to figure out, some of these shorts algorithms and what you can do to make them go. Charles, we know you got Let's Chat with Veterans.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with you.
I just, you got to do, and we said it before, you got to do what's fun for you. And like you said, it's hard right now if you're a smaller, and we're all smaller, honestly, Funko channel, because the availability is not there. And if you do have something, there's already 50 videos about it, because the bigger channels have it. So you're behind already by the time you get something. So you're playing catch up. Personally, I've done the shorts. I've done amazing with them at times. And then the next time I do one, I do it the same way, post at the same time, and I get 5 views. So I'm like, man, whatever. I'll do another one. 10 views. All right, I'm done with shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing different. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong per se, but they just don't seem to work for me for some reason.
If anybody can ever figure out the algorithm for the shorts, they'll be a billionaire because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I did 2 videos. One was a dog, one was a cat. Same length of the video, same music, same everything. One's got 2,900 views and one has 40 views. I mean,
I'm curious, who won, the dog or the cat?
the dog.
Yeah.
You know, Joey's here. I'm scrolling through checking out cat videos. Well, no, not in this case. They don't want the cat video. They want the dog.
I try to put on a pair of shorts every day, but I ain't getting any more views.
I don't
Maybe
think
you
those
should
are the
take
views
them
we're
off,
talking
and
about.
you'll get more, yeah, you'll get more views.
You'll get more views than a restraining order.
But I mean, I've tried many things. Everyone knows that. I'll try anything a couple times. See what Jeremy said it earlier. It's like throwing a dart at the walls and see what sticks. You know, and
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm kind of stuck right now because I'm trying to figure it out. You know, I don't want to admit that, but I'm spinning my wheels. It feels like sometimes.
Good night, Nadia.
Yeah,
Thanks for stopping by.
Good night, Nadia.
50K,
Night,
50K.
Nadia.
I'll take it. I will take it. So, night, Nadia. But I mean, yeah,
Shorts are so frustrating because,
Mhm.
like everybody else has said, I use the YouTube. I use my phone, use the YouTube app to record the short. I use their software, so it's formatted correctly. It's all the right settings, everything else. Put hashtag shorts in the title, the description, everything exactly the way it was supposed to be. Same 100 views I would have gotten on anything. You know, it's from not on the shorts, not getting on the shorts feed. It's just, and then sometimes I think Danny, you can attest to this. Sometimes you'll have a short, and like 3 months after you posted, it just one day hits that short feed, and boom, it blows up. And you don't see it coming. So you'll be sitting at 10, 100 views, or 100 views or 200 views, and then boom, overnight it becomes 20,000.
Oh,
Great,
there we
great
go.
for views, but bad for subs. Is true. That's true.
You know, the second channel that I talk about, not advertise it anywhere, not push it anywhere, just do shorts. There's one 5-minute video, but it's the same format as a short. It just happened to take longer to do it. And it went from 1 sub to 52 subs with no pushing. And, you put out a new video, it kind of, picks up 5 or 10 and then they fall off, but it's kind of slowly, I find that interesting. You can get them, but a lot of times they just don't really stick around.
I think that Mark makes a great point. And I've always said to pretty much everybody, but I'm very much always I give better advice than I take. The reality is we all have enough content to do this stuff for years and never have to purchase a thing.
Yeah.
It's there, it's out there. It's all on our shelves behind us. It's everywhere around us. So there's certainly things that we can do. My concern has always been finding a niche. It's Mitchie's home. My thing has always been finding a niche that is unique and mastering it and trying to be the best at it, or at least the most educated or knowledgeable about it, so that I can focus on that. The problem is that sometimes those things kind of blow up on you. I mean, frankly, the NFT market, I was buying, those are my most viewed videos on our channel, right? And I'm buying them because I feel like I have to for the sake of content, even though I've been frankly over NFTs for months. I don't want to buy anymore And finally, after when the Matrix dropped, I said, you know what, screw it, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I know those are the most viewed videos, but I can't do it anymore. I don't believe in the NFTs the way I used to. And so I can't go on and fake it, and I can't go on and tell people to invest in it. So that's got to come off. So now I'm stuck in that mode of figuring out what that next niche market is, because we're all doing the same thing. Here it is. My first pop is Geico. Here it is. Next pop is this. Next pop. And then thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. See you in the next one.
Is that the glow in the dark aspirin bottle? I've been looking for that one.
Yeah, it's the special edition.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that the
I
black
don't
light
have the shared sticker, not con.
I'm looking for the constant.
Yeah.
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 So I've been doing some investigating and tags and stuff and using like all the stuff that you do when you fill in the form for YouTube. And I found that if you use the hashtags and you use the tags, it works a lot more. It works a lot better. I've put videos up without them and videos with them. I have a separate channel that I test things on, and I just put it up and I see, and then I obviously have my one that's almost at 500 subs, and we do that. But then, like, I knew you, Danny, you were doing shorts solely, and I took your idea of using a short, and then I took my love for Game of Thrones, and I made my stuff that I made this week that kind of popped off, you know. I did it in a short format, but I knew it wasn't going to be 60 seconds or less. I knew it was going to be a long form short video that could be playable on mobile phones. That was what I went for before I decided to make the video. I had the idea in my head before I did it, and it worked. But trying to emulate that, I did it with the Targaryen one, which was 8 minutes long. It took even longer to edit, put so much more effort into it, and it's not even hit 100 views yet. And I did the same cycle I did with the 1,000 view video, and it's just, I don't know. And Jeremy just said something about trying to find his next niche. Now, I genuinely believe that if your face is on the camera and you are a YouTuber, you are your niche. That's what I've come to believe. So I am me, and you've come to see me. My name is my name on the channel. So people have come to see me. So whether I'm opening a Funko Pop, I'm reviewing new headphones, I've got a new thing, whatever I'm doing, it's me that's the main focus of the content. And I would say the same with you, Jeremy. I would see you as a jack of all trades kind of guy. You'll literally put your hand to anything and try absolutely anything. Even if you fail, at least you said you tried it. So I think instead of looking for your next niche, I think you should just battle down on you and Mitchie are the niche of the channel, and that's what we all come to see.
I think I like that, and I think you're right. We just need to start doing stuff. Because there's the other times when we're just like, you know what, if we're not going to even try, then we should just shut it down and walk away and just go back to our normal lives before 2020 and when we started this whole thing. But the reality is we want to do it. We do want to do it. It's just finding the right thing to do. But Mr. Crispers, nothing would give me greater joy than to do a cooking channel. The only reason that I only did the 2 videos is because it's impossible to film if you don't have somebody there to film for you. If you don't have a camera person, it's almost impossible to film. And unfortunately, Mitchie's schedule just is not going to allow that to happen. She's busy every night, 5-6 nights a week.
Just buy Bailey that pony she really wants.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Just buy Bailey the pony she wants and a camera that goes along with it. And then you tell her the camera's not for the pony, the camera's for me.
Right. Right. That's not Mitchie's yelling up the stairs. Why are you blaming that on me? That's not blaming anything or putting it on you. I'm saying that you have priorities, which are Bailey, which are way more important than any cooking YouTube thing I got. But I can envision in my mind a situation where we have a recording and a Q&A, maybe even a live stream where Mitchie's there reading comments and questions while I cook and all of us being a part of it. You just can't like station cameras, 18 cameras, and try to edit a video all together. It would be a damn nightmare.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could set up a tripod like Julia Child, you're right, and I could do that, but it'd be difficult. I don't know. I guess the way food channels have come, people expect more than just a tripod.
Yeah.
The old
Yeah.
Jeremy being a chef, he's going to want his quick in zooms. He's going to want to have like that tripod camera that's literally inside the chicken, and he'll probably take it out of the chicken whilst he's recording, all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah, Jeremy, Big Easy said here that he'll cook with you, but I don't know how much you can cook with Coors Light. You only do beer can chicken so much.
I could use it. And Big Easy, what would be great is, by the way, I need to text you back. I didn't forget I was on the Whatnot auction earlier. But anyway, what would be great is playing Chopped and have Big Easy come over with 5 secret ingredients and then give me 30 minutes to prepare a dish with those. That could be fun, Big Easy. We could do that.
Nice.
Do our own little episode of Chopped and then make Mitchie and Bailey judge it, and any of your family you want to bring over.
No, Charles isn't in trouble for being in the corner. I just didn't want to put the editor in the corner for a change because Jeremy always sticks him in the corner, and you can see the tears on his face. He's crying behind the mask because he doesn't want to be in that corner anymore.
Yeah, but it's kind of rude because what he doesn't realize is I just want him next to me. I'm comforted by having the dot next to him.
Oh,
But now I got you, Charles, and I do love you. I love you. So, thank you.
and I like that Danny posed the question to the group: how hard is it to run a Funko channel? When you look around this room, this stream room of ours, every single one of us here has done something different that isn't Funko on our channels. Even you, Danny, you started with the coloring apps and stuff on your phone, and it's mad that Funko brings us together, but it's not what keeps us here really, and it keeps us on the platform.
True.
Yeah. Very true.
So, editor, what are you doing since you with your Funkos aren't doing so hot here?
I went to college, which is arguably the worst financial decision of my life.
No, probably not.
Well, right now right now it is. Call me in 3 years. Then it'll be a different issue.
Yeah, no, right now it's just an investment in your future that will pay off. But so you run a channel or 2 or 3 with
At
no
least
money.
3. With what?
Mhm, with no money.
Yeah.
So how are you balancing those channels and still trying to keep up with your schoolwork and your
I'm not.
editing crashing?
I'm not. That's the secret. Give up on your dreams. No. I mean, it's kind of just like for the Ether channel, it's like no matter what I want to make, no matter what video I want to make, I'm not going to do it until all of schoolwork's done for the week. Then that's when I can go, okay, this event scout and Genshin Impact, and it's really cool. I can make an edit with this. Then I get to do that. The problem with Stable Clips is that the way that I used to make the videos is I would download the Horseman's videos from YouTube, and then I would cut them up and edit them and all this heavy stuff. The main problem with that is that my internet here is really, really bad, and it gets worse the colder it gets. So if I try to download like an average Horseman video, it'll take 2.5 hours. If the internet goes down, I have to do it all over again. Sometimes the video will corrupt because the internet connection isn't very stable. So, yeah. Time. Yeah. That's what it is. So I don't manage anything.
You need to take your laptop with you to school while you're eating breakfast, hook up to their Wi-Fi, download a video or 2.
Yeah, that's going to work.
Not like there's an explanation video you can just see. You just do a video where the Stable Clips isn't stable currently,
Right.
All right. Crispers has absolutely convinced me. I will begin a YouTube series based off of this book. and we will begin.
Are you going to take every recommendation with it though and smoke all the doobies after every cup?
Maybe if I have to. It's for content,
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah.
Caribbean Queen Cubano. Yep, I like the sounds of that.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Snoop-a-loop.
It's gonna have the do-rag on and everything, guys.
Oh, look, we already talked about this tonight. Chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? All right. This game on. There's really actually some really good stuff in here. So I don't know about buttermilk pound cake. I don't know if that's any good, but there's some good stuff in here.
Nice.
Yeah, Mitch.
All right. So, Randy, now it looks like you're going to start branching off a little bit into the Pokemon cards.
Yep. Gotta
Look
do
at this
something.
one. Sorry. Baby got back ribs.
When
Okay,
can we
sorry, go ahead.
expect some of those videos to come?
I'm thinking I might do one this Thursday.
Very nice.
If it ain't that, it's going to be sodas because I got some sodas too. So
No, do Pokemon. I want to hear you pronouncing the names.
You have to try to pronounce the names.
okay, I'll try.
Okay, because it's that makes everything right about your videos.
It
Yeah.
does. It genuinely does.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna take Jeremy's advice and start showing off some of my signatures. So gotta do something because
Oh, yeah.
Funkos is just getting to where I can't find anything.
Oh God, Andrew. That's a good call. Yeah, we'll stick with Snoop for now.
Yeah.
I think that would be great to see your autograph collection.
Yeah, big time.
Hey, because
Definitely.
you've got such a great. You've given so many wonderful autographs, and I
Yeah.
can't imagine what you've
Yeah.
got back for yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's bad when somebody sends you an autograph. You're like, wait a minute, this looks familiar. Oh yeah, I got one over here. Same guy, different pop. Yeah, I watched one of your old videos yesterday. That caught my eye, and I'm like, huh. It's an autograph. He's like, oh, wait a minute. I recognize this. Hey, I've got it over here.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. So, Ryan, we know you've had a lot of success here, kind of switching from Funko centric to your passion with the Game of Thrones and now doing the Lord of the Rings. And
Yeah.
is that,
Yeah, the Monday night stuff, it's been helping. It was always when I started YouTube, I always had the goal, as everybody knows, I've told this story before. The sticker has the 3 emblems on it. It has the gaming, it has the Funko, and it has the movie board. And they were the 3 things that I always thought if I could get 333 subscribers in each one of them, it would get me my 1,000 I needed. It was my plan going forward. And I managed to get to where I'm at, nearly 500, before even doing much movie stuff. So last couple of weeks I thought about it and thought, okay, well, I'll set the trigger mark for 500, and then that's when when I get to 500, that's when my channel, I'm hoping, kicks off to take me to the stratosphere of over 1,000, because it'll be so much more content. There's so much planned, and a couple of the horsemen know about these things. Not everybody does. Yeah, Headless is in the chat with me. Headless is here. I like to say because of me, because in my Game of Thrones stuff, and we got him in, and I connected with him to have more content. So I've never been a Funko guy. I personally, not probably just financially, couldn't run a Funko only channel, and I don't collect the new stuff that comes out. I don't care for it. So I don't know. It's just the way I've been, but it's slowly getting there. I've been building the community. It's all about building a community, I think, on YouTube. If you can build a community that people want to talk to you and want to hang out with you, like I literally got my community tab last week, and it's just opened so many ideas in my head that I want to do revolving around the community that watch me. So yeah, it's just simply, it's not a simple answer to simple question to answer. I guess it's just do what you love and don't be so hungry on chasing the niche. If you're strong enough and believe that you can just believe in yourself, then you'll do it.
so what's Willow?
That's a tree.
So it's also a singer, but
And I saw the
So what-
trailer. It looks really good. They're doing
Yeah,
a
it's,
series off the
Warwick
movie
Davis is coming back.
Willow.
Is Willow the one where the kid floats down in the basket down the creek? Or am I
I
thinking
don't
of something
remember.
totally different?
I generally don't remember. It's been years.
I do believe so.
Yes.
With Val Kilmer.
Yes, but he's not gonna be in it.
But yeah, we've been doing the Lord of the Rings stuff. The House of the Dragon stuff was easy for me because you all know how passionate I am about that show and how it connects to the original show. But then going into Lord of the Rings, I will admit it live. I've been struggling, but I've been doing a lot of research, and I know I have read the Silmarillion in the past. I haven't read it in a long time, but I read it in the past. So I know, Daddy, you can sympathise with me for that a little bit.
Oh my God, that one took me, I think, 4 tries before I finally got all the way through it. That's a brutal book.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
Willow was the one with the kid with the wand and stuff, and, the dragons and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody had to step in for Big Easy. He's being absent in the chat. So
But I've not seen him. He's been talking about Lord of the Rings and Frodo for weeks and weeks, and then when I do actually talk about the Lord of the Rings, he doesn't turn up.
yep.
Oh,
So
good Lord.
I must have to talk about dragons. But yeah, it's definitely been fun. And even again, I bring it back to the community. If I didn't have the luau every single Sunday shouting me out, I don't even ask him to do it. He does it without. I come into the chat and he's like, "Hey guys, check out Milky. He's breaking down this on Monday night." If it wasn't for the community and everybody saying, "Hey, I'm really interested in you doing this," I probably wouldn't have done it. But yeah, I'm super glad that I actually am now in to the Lord of the Rings stuff and the Rings of Power content, because you heard it here first. But I personally think that Rings of Power is better than House of the Dragon.
Same. I watched all of it. I thought it was. Really
I've watched
good.
both shows. I have watched both
Yes,
shows.
I have too.
I am very well up to date with both of them. Everyone's starting out, they can do, but I am making a video on why they are better too, so everyone will understand why I say that. But I genuinely do think it is a hell of a lot better of a show. And if anybody is deterred for not wanting to watch it because they don't understand Lord of the Rings, you don't particularly need to.
No,
It's the same as Game of Thrones. You didn't need to have seen Game of Thrones to watch House of the Dragon. You also don't need to have seen The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings to watch Rings of Power.
yeah. And Augie asked a question. No, I have props and mini posters and Funko Pops that I've had signed. So no, not just Funko Pops.
I think one of the things that I'd like to see, because I still learn about so many different pops that are out there that I never knew that those lines existed, is seeing somebody just do a complete line of pops. Like Jeremy, pull out your Hanna-Barbera pops and just show us the Fred and the Barney and, all that, whether it be a pop, whether it be a wacky wobbler, whether it be whatever, just in that line and kind of show off what that is. Like Grown Kids with his latest video, he pulled out the metallic animal
Yes.
wacky wobbler. I'm like, I didn't even know that existed. It
I
is
know,
awesome,
right?
and I want it.
It
and
looks
I'll never
so
have it,
good.
but I want it.
That video idea is literally my Funko end goal. I will collect every Game of Thrones pop and then make one video on the entire set, and then I am done with Funko. That's my end goal for Funko. It's the complete Game of Thrones set as one video. I've seen other people do it on the channel, on YouTube. Jeddah Patrol's got a video and it's like 75,000 views and stuff. It's like, I can't compete with that right now, but I haven't got the whole set. So
I watch I watch Grown Kids sometimes for that exact reason. Like they'll pull some things. They pulled that like TV that had Gossamer and whoever from Looney Tunes in this, and it's a Funko product, but it looks like a TV with figures inside. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And no idea, never knew anything like that ever existed.
Yeah.
I'll fall back into the fire at some point. Don't you worry. It'll probably be on like a Friday night type of Pops and a Pint live, but yeah, it'll happen. Don't worry.
Ryan, did you go live yesterday with
No.
episode 4? Okay.
no, my internet's been wacky for 2 days. I'm thankful it's actually working right now. I'll be live tomorrow if the internet stays on. Monday night, the whole street was out. Like the whole street had no Wi-Fi all day.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah, I
terrible.
apologize to everybody that was waiting for it and was looking for it. It didn't happen, but it is going to happen on Wednesday.
Yeah, I waited for it. You disappointed me. No.
I'm sorry, Randy. I got
No,
the short though. If anyone wants to check it,
Wow.
so Danny, what about you? What are your opinions on your question of how to run a Funko channel?
Crispers.
Well,
She'll do it, Crispers.
the last couple of shorts I've done have not even been my own products. They're ones that I snagged from the editor when I went down to visit him. I'm like, okay, let's do a short real quick.
Yeah, that signature pop looked really good on that short.
It did. It looks great.
See, you broke the third wall there because I thought you had one too.
Nope, that's his.
I genuinely thought you had one, Danny. I thought, oh, he's got one too. That's cool.
The Venom soda was his, and then the Paimon is his. The Eric Draven soda's mine. But yeah, no, I just kind of grabbed him and trying to get him to show me how to use that editing program on those. So one of these days I'll have a little bit more time to, play around with it and see. But
it's a very powerful app. That app that you're talking about is the one that got me the almost 1,000 view video.
I mean,
it's very powerful.
It got me 5,000 views on his Venom soda. It's a cool app and it's pretty easy to use. But yeah, no, I've just kind of focused trying to figure out for me what timing works better on the shorts. Because I started doing like one a day on the second channel, and the numbers just kept dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. I went from 2,000 by the end of the week, it was down to 40, or less. So then I did one a week, and then that one a week, it was getting 2, 3, 4,000 views. But this last week, it went from 2,000 to 40. So, is it every 3 days? Is it, twice a week? What is it? So if I can figure something out on that channel, that's what I'm experimenting with. I can take those lessons and kind of put them over to the main channel and dig through my boxes and find out where all my sodas are hidden so that I can do those shorts.
Forgot his complimentary hashtag share the love while he's trying to get me burnt up in the fireplace. And
the
Heather
shorts
says
getting
for
you
other short getting you
subscribers.
subscribers. I think you kind of addressed that, but
yeah, I mean, just better or I'm still picking up subs on the main channel, and I post a short a month. I know I heard Adam talk about Bear to Pop when he did a couple of shorts and he picked up a couple hundred subs, but in his mind that was the same number, 100 or 200 he would have got on a normal video. But then again, he doesn't have to spend $100 on that video on a mystery box to put that short up, or call a local comic book shop and say, hey, can you do a box for me for a box battle because I can't get any boxes anywhere else. So yeah, I think there's a lot to it. I've seen a lot of the bigger channels are doing shorts now, kind of as a supplement to their videos.
yeah, if you do them right, it's a great way to get people from the shorts feeds to your content. So if you do them right, where you're implementing some sort of, if you like this little 10-second clip, go watch this. Deal, then it can work in your favor. But I still think you have to have the YouTube Shorts figured out, the algorithm or whatever figured out long before you can make any of that happen. Because what difference does it make if you're trying to get people directed to your channel if you're only getting 10 views because the Shorts algorithm's not picking it up?
As soon as you figure out the algorithm, they change it on you, and it's a whole new learning process. And you don't what you knew yesterday that worked doesn't tomorrow. It's crazy. I wish YouTube were more transparent with the things, and told you, look, here's some of the things that you can try, and instead of just giving you the magic formula, of course, they're not going to do that. But they could give you, I don't know, an ingredient of the magic and formula to say, look, if you do this, it will work. Because they never give us clear definites, do they? They just say tags might help draw this, things like that.
So that channel, my number one shorts video on the second channel has 5,637 views in the last 90 days. It's 9 seconds long. And then my least video was one I just put up Sunday. It has 50 views and it's 8 seconds long. So it may take me 20 minutes to do the picture to start with, but then 30 seconds, a minute to edit it and put up an 8-10 second video, and it can pull 5,000 views. It blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I've just been sitting back waiting for one of you guys to figure it out so you can tell me. I don't want to do any research. I don't want to put any work into it. I just want you guys to figure it out and tell me.
I'm trying, but my editor's been really busy to help me figure it out.
I know.
I have given you the tools. Do it on your own.
And it's
Believe
not
in you.
it's not just a YouTube algorithm that you can't figure out, because Instagram does the same thing. I had a short out there, a reel out there for 3 weeks with no views, and then it hit 4,000 in a day.
Yep.
What the hell triggered it after 3 weeks?
It's like you're waiting. It's like you're waiting in line. Okay, you're 8,324th in line.
So if you make a short, Danny, can I ask, do you share the same short to Instagram Reels and TikTok? Or do you change it up at all?
I use the same one in Instagram and YouTube. I don't do TikTok.
Instagram and YouTube. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, I always thought because when I make a short, I sometimes share it to Instagram, but then I think if I share it to Instagram, the people that see it on Instagram aren't going to go and watch it on YouTube if it's the same thing. That's where I get stuck in that mentality in my head.
And that could be, but I know people I know that look at Instagram that don't do YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and vice
Yeah,
versa.
good
I have
point.
people who do
Good
YouTube
point,
who
yeah.
don't look at my Instagram accounts.
Yeah, I suppose that's how you look at Instagram. I use Instagram as a posting method for my YouTube.
Sure.
So yeah, I get what you're saying.
I think Mitchie knows you pretty well there, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, crispers. I take arsenic every night, so
Yeah.
I got a hell of a tolerance.
You got to build up that immunity for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't like Pepsi Max.
Does anybody like Pepsi Max?
I don't. I don't like Pepsi. So
So my legs bother me at night, right? Kind of that restless leg crap nonsense. So Mitchie brings me home medicine for restless legs, and the first ingredient on the back of the bottle is arsenic.
Damn.
I was like, well, I guess my legs won't bother me anymore.
Probably not. No.
At least they put it on the label.
They did. They sure did. We're talking about the video still, right? I don't know that we are anymore.
We've got the chat has gone down a dark road.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Tunnel warning label.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, what is one thing that everyone's had to overcome with their channels? Whether it be changing patterns or just mine is I don't like being in front of a camera, believe it or not.
I genuinely don't believe you. I think you love it. It comes across that you love it. It comes across that you really do enjoy yourself.
I mean, I enjoy myself, but I'm still self-conscious about being on camera. if that makes sense.
Same
Yeah,
here.
it does. I don't see it anymore. It's just over there. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's in the corner.
Mhm.
Yeah. Same here. You can still see it in my videos, even when I still do videos. It's like my reactions are all the same. That's because I'm so focused and like, oh, am I messing things up? That's my greatest fear. So
Yeah, if it's something I've got to overcome, I haven't even overcome it yet, and it's scheduling issues, consistency. It's been like that from the day I started YouTube, and it probably always will be for a long time. Consistency and scheduling is my biggest issue.
Nobody's gonna believe mine, so it's fine. I mean, mine was I'm generally shy and quiet in my normal day-to-day life. I'm shy, reserved, quiet, listen more than I talk, all those things. So overcoming all of that to become the person that I am today with YouTube, it's entirely different. And I'm not saying that what I do on YouTube is fake. What I'm saying is it's made me grow into this. And now I'm more like this outside of work, outside of YouTube, which is uniquely different. That's the biggest thing I had to overcome.
So it's not just YouTube that slaps you in the face with tortillas. You do that on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you've broken that shell too, brother. You did put all that on. That's a fact. Even Kate attests to it.
Just remember.
You also did Carlos as well. That's why I was shocked with what you said, Charles, because you did Carlos and you did so much other stuff. Like you acted on the camera. I couldn't do that. I can just be me. You actually, came out of your shell even more and did something different, which was surprising to hear you say that you still don't like being on camera.
Yeah, I honestly don't, and for a couple videos, I think I released one of them, but I didn't release the other ones. I videoed like 4 or 5 where I just did it where the camera was just shooting what I was opening, and it was just voiceover. And I think I released one of them. I don't think I ever released the other ones. They're still in the computer, but and that actually made me feel better. But then it wasn't me. It felt weird at that point. So.
Hey, hello, Andrew. Glad you could make it. Never late.
hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
We were talking about you earlier. That's okay.
Well, yeah, I'm the same way. That's the reason why I have not done a live yet. It's because I'm still not confident in front of the camera, and I'm like Jeremy. I'm shy. So,
and even yourself, Randy, you've hosted the Horsemen, so you've done it, but you had the backup that was here for you. So, but I understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard, especially if people don't like talking, and then you do a live show and you have to fill in the empty space, and then it pressures you to feel like you have to talk, and then you don't even know what you're doing in the first place. So I feel for you. Anyone can attest over the last couple of years, especially with me, I've come more out of my shell speaking and stuff on lives. And like when I go back to the old stuff, I used to just listen to Jeremy and Rob just talk to each other for 2 hours straight.
yeah.
And then I would get off the live and be like, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, and now I give a little bit more input and stuff. And
Well,
Try
when
to
you
go
get
more.
Jeremy and Rob together, that's about all you can do is just sit back and listen.
You're not going to get anything else
No.
out of that situation.
How about you, Danny?
Yeah, I think scheduling, finding time to do it, finding places to do it, just trying to balance everybody in the house and schedules, and yeah, that's been very difficult.
CRISPR's brain works in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm.
When he leaves this earth, people are going to examine his brain for sure.
He'll never be forgotten, though.
He will never be forgotten. Yes. Whew. Yeah, Mitchie, I don't know if you want a visual of that. I don't know.
I don't know why she would. Yikes. Oh man.
AC, how about you? What's one thing that you have to work to overcome or have overcome or
Showing his face.
I was just going to say, literally trying to plug in the camera.
I'm never gonna show my face.
I know.
I don't need my face to succeed.
And there are channels out there that can do that.
If you all saw his face, you'd instantly subscribe. I'm just saying.
yeah?
No, they would.
Never say never.
Make sure I don't come
Yeah,
in there.
they will.
Just ask Bailey.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bailey, don't lie. Bailey, don't lie. Ask
She's
Bailey.
your biggest cheerleader.
Good. I think.
What was your answer, AC? What did you say?
I don't know. I mean, realistically, it's time, but that everyone like half the horsemen said that already. But I mean, I don't really know. Like when I first started, it was editing because I didn't have DaVinci and I hated it with a passion. It was so terrible. Then I was given DaVinci. Then I was like, this is good. Then I hated thumbnails. And then Jeremy was like, you're a dingus. Do it this way. I was like, oh, now I love making thumbnails. So it just kind of depends on what I feel like learning at the time. That whatever I'm not learning is the biggest issue, which again passes with time.
So think about how much you've changed in your editing ability and
Come on,
skills
man.
since I first asked you to edit a video for me.
I feel like if you want to get me in a corner and start crying, just hold the phone up with the first video I ever edited, and I'll be like panicking. It's terrible. I hate it so bad. It was God. I mean, I think about it all the time. I like when I go back and watch the Horseman and Stable Clips old videos, I'm like cringing at myself because I can redo them 100 times better now, and I'm like, God, I shouldn't have attempted that. It was so bad. But
Well, if you all have seen the latest short that I just did of the signed pop that belongs to the editor,
Hi,
it-
Bailey.
he edited that and put it together in about a minute.
Yeah, he's a god of all things. He's a god of all things.
I wish that was the case.
And Charles, I want to put your question to everyone in the chat as well. If anyone in the chat has got a YouTube channel and has come across things that they struggle with or still overcoming, then let us know in the chat. I'd be interested to hear a couple of people's or everybody's stuff, but especially I know the Luau's in here and stuff. I'd definitely be interested to know what the Luau says.
I know Mark Schaefer said he never has started one because he's kind of like me, doesn't feel comfortable on camera, And like I said, there's ways around that. And
Well, the first few dozen videos I did, you didn't see my face because I had the camera either over my shoulder or trying to do it one-handed or whatnot because I just didn't want to be on camera. And then editor got involved and y'all have been stuck with my fugly mug ever since.
I mean,
Hello, Mitchie.
hello, Mitchie.
Hi, Mitchie.
You in my bubble a little bit.
Oh my God, I can't hug anybody in this house without them complaining. Done with all y'all.
Big Easy says just drink. That's what I do. All right, you're in my bubble too. Love you both.
Oh, you say you want extra arsenic tonight? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I'm gonna get extra arsenic for sure. I love you, bestie.
Thank you, Luau.
oh, thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, Luau.
And she said, "Nah."
Thank you, Luau.
Yeah, the Luau said always a ways around it, but I can say all of you can hold a life together by yourself fine.
See, that's why I can only do it like once a quarter. I got to build back up to it. So
I want to start doing some lives again. Actually, I want to go to some level. I want to go heavy on the lives because it is the grind of the editing and the putting together the video in certain ways that makes it difficult at times because we all got really busy. After we started our channels, we had a long time to do everything we needed to do. And then we all got real busy because we all went back to work and we had things, life. And everything else. And so now the editing and the things that take up all that time, it's fun to just go live sometimes. And we rarely do that. Wow. Did I lose you?
So actually, I just got an email from YouTube.
Oh,
Check out top shorts trends to try. So I was looking at it real quick to see if they had any great insight, and it's
cargo.
people
Cargo.
dancing or brushing their teeth, or grow your channel to 1,000 plus subs and 10 million plus eligible shorts views over 90 days in order to be eligible to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to say cargo shorts because they got all the pockets in them.
Okay.
Charles, did you see Christina's message she sent over in our?
Yeah. I said thank you. I think
It's fantastic. Yeah,
And you say about the lives, Jeremy. That's why we did the breakdowns the way we did, because we could have turned them into videos. We could have pre-recorded all that stuff and made longer-lasting videos, but it was just so much easier to just hit that live button and deal with what you say after the fact. And then if I misinform or anything like that, I just apologize for it. Yeah, exactly. It's free, but it gets so hard to get everyone to hit that button. And sometimes it takes you off you. We all know from experience. Like I've been subscribed to all these guys on this screen, but I can tell you now, at one point in my YouTube life, YouTube has unsubscribed me from all of them as well.
Sure.
Fact.
It just does it, and it's weird.
And I think sometimes we just forget that sometimes we just got to ask.
Yeah.
This one thing that I love about Andrew is on there. He's like, check it, make sure that you ding. Sometimes they unding the dung and go back and check. It's we kind of get into our spiel, or we're thinking about wrapping it up, and then we just forget to ask.
Yeah.
You're completely right with that. Yeah. Luau shouts me out and asks people to subscribe to my channel more each week than I do my own self. And it should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Nothing's off topic around here, Kate.
I know nothing's ever off topic around here. So Mitchie and I just started talking a little bit last night about the Villisca house, the Villisca axe murder house. So I think that's the next on our list, and we're going to always check your dung. I ding you. Excuse me. That choked me up a little bit. We're looking at Villisca Axe Murder House, and we're going to get the Nest cameras. Have you heard of those?
Yeah.
Well, you can put them in like multiple rooms, and they're all motion activated, and then I can pull them all into one and have a decent video versus these other cameras that I've got that aren't in the best quality, and to line them all up and figure out what's on what camera is a nightmare. So the editing from the last haunted house that we went to I couldn't pull it together. I just couldn't figure out a way to pull it together. So those Nest cameras would be super cool if we can get those and do those in the Villisca Axe Murder House.
Anthony, if I could choke you right now, I would. Just saying. Reach through this camera and choke you. Just been shouting at me all night.
I know he's here. I'm here. All caps, all night.
All right. Well, we're getting up onto that quarter-hour mark, so I guess we'll go around the room here and let everybody know what we got coming up. Let's start with you, Randy, or if there's anything that you picked up this week that you want to show off. We'll do both.
No, didn't pick it. Well, just my Pokemon stuff.
Your 7,000 Pokemon cards, yeah. Bought out the entire state of Kentucky.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah.
But I'll have a video drop this Thursday. Still not sure if it's going to be sodas or Pokemon cards. Probably Pokemon cards, but yeah. That's about all I have.
Okay. So now that you're going to start getting all these Pokemon cards, I can't wait for you to see a video of you do the Pokemon card and the Pokemon pop together.
Yeah, hey, good idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you do collect the pops too, right?
Yes.
I thought so.
So what do you think about the game coming out this Friday? Are you excited? I know you play them.
I think they look pretty good. I'm not the kind of person that will get them day one and play them day one
Right.
because we always get them for Christmas presents.
Yep.
And the kids know they're getting them every year, so we get a copy of each one, and we all just kind of share. So
Yes.
if you get it early and you find out there's any time sensitive things that need to be done, like free gifts or something, let me know, because then I'll buy them and open them and make sure everybody gets them, which
Will
I've
do.
done multiple times in the past. But I can't wait. I'm still neck deep in playing Arceus, but I'm sure that we'll put a lot of hours in the new games too.
Yeah.
And another 150 new Pokemon to try to learn their names for.
That's what I was going to say. There's all new Pokemons coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my GameStop is doing an early 12 o'clock thing.
Mhm.
So I plan on being there to get it.
Nice.
I'm going to get the double pack where you get both.
We get both.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've heard if you pre-order it, you can also get something that helps out in Pokemon Go,
Yes.
like a early release on one of those too. But we haven't done anything like that this year.
Yeah. I didn't pre-order it. I'm just going to go and get it. Yeah, I can't wait.
See, we all just need Mitchie.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I borrowed her line one time in a video.
Oh my God, that used to be the funniest thing ever when we were trying to. She couldn't figure out. We'll see you in the next one. Early videos were just hysterical.
Still, the best time she did it is when you opened up my mystery box or my AKO that I sent you. She's like, "That's the best I've ever done." I was
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, you bud, anything picked up? Anything new coming out?
Anything I picked up with these new headphones, new Bluetooth wireless headphones. First live with you guys with them, and they are awesome. They literally cost £20 on Amazon. I reached out to the company because they sent me a little contact me card, and I sent them an email saying, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber, almost 500 subscribers. Do you want to do a video?" And they said to send an email to the PR team. So, hey, it's not an instant no like I usually get. So it might be something that comes from that.
Nice.
Because hey, they were £20 on Amazon. So if I could just get a link that is cheap, I could get loads of people to buy them, and
Mhm.
hey, it works. They are really cheap, and I'm telling you now, they are really good. They work. That's what I picked up. Tomorrow, 6:30 Central, I will be live on my channel breaking down episode 3 of Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power. It will be pretty detailed. It's episode 3. You will know if you've been watching it, and then you won't see my pretty face again till probably Saturday or Sunday. On Sunday, I have a scheduled live with Headless Ned Stark at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we will be breaking down episode 4 of Rings of Power. And then you'll all get surprised, and you'll be able to see me again the same night at 10:45 Eastern, because I'll be live with Headless reacting live to the very last episode of Walking Dead and what happened in that show. We're going to be literally live straight after the show, talking about it, reacting about it. Yeah, 10:45 p.m. Eastern. And then back to Monday for my normal scheduled breakdowns of lives for episode 5. There'll be 3, 4, and 5 that I'll be reviewing within the next 7 days of Rings of Power.
Nice.
Nice. And so, have you watched them all yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember when I was in the Discord and I was telling you that I started and then I was there for 6 hours? Yeah, I watched it all. And I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone watching, but I got the pop that I was wanting, and then they took it away from me, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So it was really cool. And that's probably why I said it's better than House of the Dragon.
Very nice.
But yeah, that's it. So if you can't catch me on my channel, catch me on Headless Ned Stark's channel. Or you might even find me on Saturdays over at Baby Ices and stuff like that. And I'll probably be hanging out with LG after the Horseman tonight.
All right.
Yeah, that's me.
Just
Thanks.
everywhere.
Yeah, I am everywhere. Yeah, that's right.
Editor.
I'm gunning it for the finish line, gamers. I'm get all of my work done, and then I'm going home for the holiday, so I won't be on Horseman streams. I won't be active anywhere. So y'all are free from me for at least 1 week, potentially
What-
2.
Whatever.
I'll still get a hold of you. I'll still get a hold of you.
Yeah, true.
Fortnite
Editor
for
saying,
lunch. Wednesday
Dude,
night.
what now?
Fortnite lunches Wednesday nights.
I won't
Nope.
be able to do that. No, I won't. I'm not taking my tower with me.
Oh, that means that he's all mine.
Just log in on the Switch. Just log in on the Switch.
You're all
No,
mine.
I am not going from 240 FPS to a cardboard box.
You
He's like, not happy.
still do better than probably the most of the squad.
I would have better frames on my phone. That's not happening.
Oh, that's right. We're going down Tuesday to pick you up, aren't we?
I'd hope so.
Yeah. So neither one of us will be around next Tuesday.
Never mind. I'm here, guys.
Damn, AC, he done forgot about you. He's well, oh
What?
yeah.
I forgot we were picking him up on Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. So neither one of us will be around next Tuesday.
Hey, AC, call him Monday. Remind him again. Just make sure.
Yeah, I might have to.
His mom's got it in her planner on her phone. So
Oh,
I'm
I
sure-
guarantee it.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
calendar, on the fridge, I'm sure. My
Yep.
baby comes home.
It's automatic set up to text me every hour, on Tuesday. Don't forget. Don't forget it. No, actually, I think she's probably, willing to go get up Tuesday morning and go get him while I'm still at work. So I don't
See, that's a great idea, Senator, but I have tests on Tuesday. So, no.
All right. So, Charles, you, bud?
I have a video coming out tomorrow. I opened the Office mystery box from GameStop. I know, like I said, I don't know if people have seen it, but I just picked one up, so I figured I'd open it. I'm gonna put another video out tomorrow. Something that you and I talked about, Danny, before we started. Try to boost a channel and raise some spirits, give something away. So watch for that video tomorrow too. It's a channel I've watched since you introduced me to it, and
Cool.
love the content. So he's having a hard time, and I just want to boost his spirits maybe a little bit. So see what we can do. It's at 193 subs right now, so if we can get 200 at least, so that'd be awesome. So that video will be tomorrow as well. And then Saturday is my 5K, so really looking forward to that. It's supposed to be like 12 degrees in the morning, so that'll be exciting. Yeah, so that's about it. Hopefully Sunday we can do Let's Chat, or one day this week I got to get with Big Easy. It's been crazy the last couple weeks, so
do me a favor. Try not to run on the 5K. Just walk it.
oh, I'm not going to try to run. No, no.
No jogging, no skipping, no.
No, I'll probably fall
Watch
down
out
and
for
hurt
your
myself.
potholes. We know you get bad potholes, so watch out for those.
I'll be on the sidewalk. I'm safe.
Okay.
I'd be driving it.
I did it in
Take
4
20
minutes.
steps and get
boys.
a call to work. Just take 20 steps and get a called into work last minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Sorry, guys, gotta go.
I'd be like,
Or a bicycle at least.
Who's got the wheelbarrow to push me?
Uh-huh.
I'm 100 meters in. I'm done. That's awesome. Doing that 5K. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Will do, Anthony. Will do. Yeah. Augie, I have never. No. Anybody else get a mystery box from Boom Loot? Never.
No,
Never.
no.
No, I never have. So.
All right, Jeremy or Charles, did you pick up anything this week?
I did, but I don't even know where it is. I picked up a T-shirt pop bundle from Target, a black light one. It was like $7 on clearance. That's the reason I picked it up. So I'll show it next week. I don't even know where. Honestly, I don't know where. I can't even find it.
Was it Killmonger?
Oh wait, here it is. Nope. Star Wars.
Ah,
Ronin.
Nice.
Yeah. So I collect the T-shirts, so I figured why not? $7, I'll take it.
Nice.
yeah,
And
you
a
can't
couple
buy a
Pokemon
T-shirt
packs.
for $7 anymore.
No.
Milky's the only one not laughing.
We need dead citizen to go over to Ryan's house or Anthony's house and take his keyboard and give him a new one with no capitalized.
Facts. Oh, he typed in lowercase a little bit ago. He knows how.
He knows. Yeah.
You know, with the beanie, with the buttons on it and the beard, and all, you look like you should be on Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, people have said that. Yeah, I should go on Sons of Anarchy. I might get the Santa Claus job by December. We'll see. You know, fat bearded guy, probably the only one in my village, so I'm sure I'll be fine.
Look what he started.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, you're just gonna have to ignore the world.
No, Mitchie, you could do anything, and it's fine. Oh no, I shouldn't say that because then you could probably just type the word Deadpool, and I'll probably hate you forever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I watched the Ryan Reynolds movie this last weekend, Ryan.
Why did I bring up that idiot?
Sorry.
R.I.P.D.
Yeah, R.I.P.D.
Thought of you too when it came on. I was like, I bet Ryan would
you.
love this.
No, I was watching the Wrexham show the other day. I must say it's quite a good show he was in, and it's a good thing that he's doing. I'll give him his credit for that. That he bought a football club in the UK, and he's actually doing something over here to bring up a smaller club and make them rise. Like I genuinely believe that he probably could do it if he put his mind to it. He probably could get that small team to the big leagues. But we'll see.
Cool.
No, he's not awesome, Anthony. Be careful what you're saying. Like, I gave him praise for a TV show about football, soccer. I'm a UK guy. Soccer's in my blood. It's in my heart. Speaking of which, the World Cup is literally about to start in Qatar. Jeremy, it's your turn to tell us what's coming up.
What do I got coming up? I've got this getting ready to go in my belly. So we'll start with the Christmas tree, Little Debbie's. And then, I think we got some things lined out tonight, actually. I think we're going to go do some live streams. I think I'm going to literally start working on a series based off of this book and try to figure out the details of how to make it happen. And then, just start figuring some things out.
Careful, Mitchie.
I know, because Mitchie,
I will ruin House of the Dragon for you, and you've got to wait 2 years. I'm just saying, I'll ruin it.
Yeah, and he's literally looking at me. He knows that it's not me typing on your account. So,
see you another day, Anthony.
But yeah, so I don't have anything specific, but I do know that I've got Pokemon cards. I've got Funko. We'll have a huge Funko video or live, probably a live, I'm guessing, because we have 30 of the Scooby-Doo Pops coming from the NFT lines. And then what else we got? We'll just see where else the world takes us. But we're going to try to start getting a little bit more active and doing more lives, doing different things. So we'll see what happens.
Awesome.
Cool.
What about you, Danny?
Well, I do want to show off something that I got here.
If it's Deadpool, I'm leaving.
What? Let's see here.
He's got his finger on the button already.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's pretty sweet.
what's it graded?
9.
Ooh.
Niner.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Nice.
So that's what you can look for in your boxes that you're pulling, something like that.
Nice. I hope anyway.
Mhm. Are you still waiting on your first 10 ever?
Well, first 10 Pokemon.
Yeah.
I've got a 10 Star Wars. That
Reach
I'm-
out to Dead Zone. He'll make you a 10 Pokemon for you. He's
Yeah,
grading cards.
yeah, I saw that.
Dead Zone's grading Pokemon cards at the moment. So yeah, reach out. He'll give you a 10. You probably just got to ask for it and he'll put a 10 in there.
I don't remember what I did with it, Danny, but it's laying around here somewhere. It's just waiting to go in a box.
It's probably up there with my Rosie soda.
It's probably in the box with your rosy soda. But coming soon.
Awesome. Yeah, and I've got a box for you coming soon too. I just need to ship it.
I know. It's same here.
Story of my life. I've been working on boxes for about a year. Literally a year I've been working on boxes.
Yeah.
Your shipping department wants to know what box you're talking about.
I need to
Don't worry
find
about
me a
it,
shipping
Mickey.
department.
The problem is with you guys, it's always like, okay, I've got a box I'm going to send you, but wait, I know I got these other ideas, and so I might get some of these and put them in this box, and then oh wait, and then it's just like this never ending. It could go on for years.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's the shipping. I could send you all the pops that I want to send you, but when they're trying to charge me $60 just to send it, it's like, come off it.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it's
nuts.
so annoying.
No,
That's ridiculous. All right. Was anybody else have any final words of wisdom that they want to impart tonight?
I was going to ask you, Danny, are you going to play Hogwarts Legacy when it comes out?
Hadn't heard of it. What's it
Hogwarts
coming out
Legacy
on?
is the new. It's coming out on all platforms: Xbox, PlayStation, PC, all of them. Might not be Switch, but it's the new Harry Potter MMO game. The new game. It's coming out in February. Look it up on YouTube. So
Okay.
it's fantastic, and Hogwarts is amazing. I'll be playing it when it comes out.
I'll have to take a look at it. Usually not into those types of games, but then again, I love Pokemon, which is completely strange. That's like the only one of that I play. But yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it.
Cool. That was all I wanted to ask them. Yeah, and Charles, I'm ready to put on these boxing gloves whenever you're free, my friend.
Yeah.
I might do it after your 5K, so I've got more chance of knocking you out.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know what you're like with mystery boxes, so I need to have some sort of advantage.
they're not sodas. You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't do a soda battle with Charles. Rules to live by,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you get them from Ralphie's Funhouse or whatever they're calling it now.
Yeah. What are they calling this?
Ralphie's Fun Bags.
Yeah.
Something like that.
All I had to say is don't eat yellow snow.
Yes. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Yes, let it be. Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
I
So-
would tell you all, if you haven't, go watch The Patient. It's fantastic. We're only like 4 episodes in, and I love every second of it.
Cool. There you go.
Hashtag not sponsored.
One of these, I'm waiting for you to say hashtag sponsored, because
If Hulu wants to sponsor me and pay for my fees, that'd be great.
I got a sponsorship with Hulu. They give me $4.99 a month.
You see where the price is going up on Hulu?
Yep.
Mitchie's about to
Yeah.
press play, so she says,
You
hurry
gotta-
up.
You got to Disney Plus bundle it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minnie, that's the way it goes. It's the Beatles.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming out tonight and spending a couple hours with you. Yeah. Like Jeremy likes to say, you could be anywhere on a Tuesday night and you choose to be here. So thank you very much. And Jeremy.
It's been a long and winding road. We all live on a We all live in a yellow submarine, and we will see you in the next
Yeah.
one. Yeah, we will.
Hey, Jude.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.